California Air and Army National Guardsmen joined forces with Guardsmen from Colorado and Arizona to take part in Vigilant Guard, a 36-hour exercise designed to test their abilities to respond to a disaster.
Vigilant Guard is a multi-state, multi-agency FEMA-level exercise, and we're coordinating a multi-state response to a disaster in Phoenix. There's multiple victims in destroyed buildings or simulations of destroyed buildings in essentially rubble piles, and there's search and extraction teams that are charged with extracting the victims and getting them into a triage area where they can be medically stabilized. We've seen a whole variety of injuries ranging from simple abrasions and scratches to hemorrhage inside the abdomen and pelvic fracture. It was the first opportunity we've had to interface with other states' military medical treatment teams, and essentially we're intermingling with Arizona and Colorado, and on a 36-hour straight exercise we're doing work schedules and making sure that we're able to go for the straight 36 hours treating patients and handling their casualties.
The multi-event training tested the teams in a variety of exercises.
Yesterday we had our ropes team come out, and we had a patient that was caught up in the top of the rubble in a vehicle. He was trapped, so we had to go ahead and secure the vehicle first, and then brought our two medics where we brought him in and came in with the kids, and then secured the patient victim onto the kids so that we could mobilize him onto the basket and get him safely to the hospital. I think that this is good training. Above all, I think anytime you get to practice this way, it's going to give you as close as you can is an experience and getting you ready for like real world. A lot of the patients and the wounds and stuff that we see are typically stuff that you would actually see in real world, and then that's what you're going to be practicing on how to do. We gain a little bit more knowledge and dial it in just a little bit more each time, a little better.
Teams were challenged by the weather, long hours, and other obstacles.
Transporting the patient to the tunnel was a little bit rough. We had an Army guy going first. He was clearing out the rocks, and that we had me and an Army guy. We were slowly taking the patient out little by little, foot by foot. The big issue was clearing up the rocks. There was a lot of obstacles in the way. A lot of obstructions. The space was very limited in certain areas, so the primary objective was clearing out all those areas. Army did a great job at doing that, and my job was just monitoring the patient, make sure it's still stabilized, and treating any injuries on the spot.
The Homeland Response Force brings Air and Army National Guardsmen together in a joint team with a very specialized function.
The HERF program is Homeland Response Force, and basically it's just a group that is their training deals with a lot of natural disasters or homeland response disasters. It could be fire, flood, earthquake, storms, or in this case we're doing a scenario in which an improvised explosive device went off. The training we get here is very realistic. These little things you don't think about in these tight spaces you have to be in with all your equipment, all those things really, for us to have to do it, really brings home the training. It's going to help a lot, and I think would be ready to take on any disaster that comes our way if we had to.
From Vigilant Guard for the 144th Fighter Wing, this is Master Sergeant David Loeffler.
We'll try and stay in contact. All right.